Hi and a very good afternoon. We are PJJ student from UPM. Today, we are going to make a video for subject Lex 2063, which is Tech Talk. Today, we are going to discuss about drone. Before we start our discussion, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Naufal Mohamad Ali. My matrix number is J46168.
Hi, my name is Nazrul bin Anis. My matrix number J46160.
Hi, my name is Siva Murugam and my matrix number is J46217.
Without further ado, I'll start the discussion with the definition and brief history about the drone. The definition of the drone according to dictionary is an aircraft without any human pilot, crew or passenger on board. The flight of unmanned aerial vehicle, which is UAV in the short form, may operate under remote control by a human operator as remotely pilot aircraft, which is RPA, or by using an autopilot assistant. The concept of drones may well date back to 1849 when Austria attacked Venice using unmanned balloons stuffed with explosive. Reconnaissance UAV were first deployed on a large scale in the Vietnam War in 1950. Drone also began to be used in range of new roles such as acting as decoys in combat, launching missiles against fixed targets and dropping leaflets for psychological operation. As we can see right now, the original use of the drone is as a weapon. However, today drones have found a wide range of application for civilian use, especially in the form of small quadcopters and octocopters, which we will discuss further in our discussion. Okay, we can start with Nanthini or Nazrul.
I'll start. Okay, I will start with classification of the drones. Classification of drones may sound impossible due to the fact that there are a lot of different models with different features, sizes, and price. The most popular way to classify them is by size. Firstly, I would like to talk about the smallest drones on the planet, a number of these categories. They can be divided into two groups, which are nano and mini drones. Nano drones are the smallest and they usually have the same dimension as insects. On the other side, mini drones can reach up to 50 centimeters in length and they have more powerful electric motors and more advanced features than nano drones. In general, models from both categories are used by the military in spying and smaller tasks due to the fact they can be easily moved and they can reach remote location. On the other side, there are several models on the market that are available to ordinary consumers. They have a very small radius between 1 and 3 kilometers, and they cannot fly more than 10 to 20 minutes. For surveillance purpose, there are drones to have. Is there anything to add, Nazrul?
Okay, today I'm going to share about the advantage of the drones. Firstly, drone helps improve the productivity, especially in agriculture. One benefit of drone in farming is their ability to meet the population's growing demands. Drone technology has helped farmers overcome obstacle checking the crops in the field. Satellite imagery is the most sophisticated way of monitoring crops to date. Still, there are many limitations to this technology, leading the farmers to optional for drones instead. When it comes to precision, satellite imagery lacks quality as the images are retrieved only once a day, which is not enough for farmers. Drone technology, however, can give you a live feed or as many pictures as required, making them far more precise and efficient. Naufal, you want to add?
I just want to share about the uses of the drone. As we can see right now, people use drone in popular case, we can see that they will use in aerial photography for journalism or film. For example, we can say that, for example, like capturing live events, drones are being commonly used this day to record the concerts, live sport events. They can provide a perspective to the audience that no other technology can provide. In the past, camera were hung from the cable were used to capture aerial views. However, their use was pretty limited since they could only move only a straight line cable. The drones used today are free flying objects that can move in any direction you want. Most science fiction and action movies require aerial shots. In the past, filmmakers had to use helicopters to direct aerial scenes in their movies. But hiring a helicopter and shooting on it can be annoying and a bit expensive. With drones, you don't have to go through that hassles or disruption. Using expert drone controllers means clean footage that is exactly what the director wants. It seems that a modern cameraman and their crews will have to learn to fly the drones if they want to protect their jobs in the future. Okay.
Sorry for interrupt, Naufal.
Okay.
So, you said that helicopter are not good enough, better than drone. So the drone are better than the helicopter.
In terms of pricings, drones are better, which drone is more cheaper than we buy the helicopter. Since we only need a specific distance, which is about around 50 meters from the ground. So helicopter is about I think more higher than a drone. So the view and the recording resolution is not good enough if you compare to the drone.
Okay,
Okay. Anything? Is there anyone to say?
Yes, I would like to add with the sizes of the drones. Next, I would like to talk about drones with medium size. Every drone that has a wingspan between 5 and 10 meters falls into the medium category. These drones can carry up to 200 kg of weight and they have powerful motors. In addition, a single person cannot carry a drone from this group, so they are not a common choice of ordinary people. These drones are usually used for transporting goods to remote locations and by military. These drones are still smaller and lighter than other light aircraft. They can fly up to 50 kilometers and their flying time can be long as 6 hours. And then drone with big sizes. A drone with wingspan bigger than 10 meters is a member of this group. In general, these drones have the same dimensions as smaller aircraft and they are used by the army primarily. A civilian cannot buy this drone due to the fact it is treated as an aircraft. Most drones are equipped with weapons and missiles, so they are used in tactical attacks or when sending human pilots is a high risk. That's all from me. Sir, anything to add?
Yeah, I want to add some about the advantage of the drones. So the advantage, especially in the agriculture, is fighting against infection and pests. Not only can agriculture drones inform farmer on soil condition using thermal, multispectral, and hyperspectral technology, they can also detect the field area inflicted by weeds, infection, and pests. Based on this data, farmers can decide on the exact amount of chemical needed to fight infestation and not only have reduced expense, but also contribute to the better health. Then the other advantage is crop surveillance. Agriculture fields occupy large areas and it often nearly impossible to estimate over the state of the crop. By using drone for agriculture mapping, farmer can stay updated on the health of the plant in the particular area and indicate which field require attention. To estimate the state of the crops, drone inspect the field with infrared camera and determine the light exertion rates. Based on the accurate real-time info, farmer can take measures to improve the state of plant in any location. Naufal, you want to add some?
Yes, I want to add about the uses in terms of storm tracking and forecasting hurricanes and tornadoes. Since 2013, meteorological researchers from Oklahoma University have been developing miniature inexpensive drones which can be used to gather and relay real-time data to scientists on the ground, which means that UAV are loaded with the individual sensor where the drones are flown into the sky and the sensor are dropped to gather the data. This sensor also have drop spawns are designed with small parachute, which means they are able to collect data as they fall. As a result, they are suitable for studying the vertical profile of a storm. Another one is I want to add is about the thermal sensor in rescue operation, which is some department like a police and army use this function in order to trace the enemy by using the thermal sensor, which means that since drone is equipped with the GPS location and hardware, it get precise location and it get a clear view of enemy if they are using the drone camera with thermal hardware. Anyone to add? Is there anyone else to add?
Nanthini, you want to close the conversation?
Okay, so I would like to conclude then. In conclusion, nowadays drones are extremely popular and they have countless applications. However, in the future, they are going to continue getting better and better, so they will have more applications. Even today, drones are used for transporting goods to remote locations for surveillance and much more. In the future, we can expect to see drones that can do this much faster and more efficiently. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.